Hell no. Hold up. DA got Excuse me. It's rated Z, y'all. Who said they running with disease and ain't paid me? Who gon' say they running with disease and don't know me, man? That just ain't me. Who gon' act like they can be who I be? Wait, watch me see walk. Wait, who's gonna talk? Wait, what you gonna think when I say that I run with disease? And you said the best just for the last. I didn't talk what I want, cause I am the man that done showed you how to create with the creator of the land. I didn't know what I said, but I said, goddamn, they be thinking God's gonna be lame. I don't know, man, I guess you gotta respect just your elders. I guess you didn't see the Z, that's just a helper. I put in on just a pep in my step to show you how I felt her. I felt her, did you? I don't know, cool, but the spirit already knew that I webbed and air through the galaxy true. But they never really knew that I respect everybody. Though now I'm looking like I'm just sorry. Oh, once again, it's my party. Goddamn what I said, yeah, hardly. Commercials trying to join the underground party. Now I didn't watch how the niggas talk like they started with me, but they really don't. Oh, they be just trying to make a master plan. Cause if they find my throne, they gon' think they can just sip from my cup. What's up? Don't think so. Uh-oh, let me just show you what I'm on. They didn't know that I roll more than they didn't roll. Wait, I show them how my own. That wasn't it, so it's cause of who. I used to always come with some swords and tools. I tell them what I do. Well, you knew they been putting me when I had to go get my mirror sealed from my treasure room. Cool. I used to do some shit they knew. Now I used to tell them who's the real giant, cause I can make these Hollywoods come alive. All these statues move. What you wanna do? Better tell me what you do with the shit. Oh, who's saying they running with disease and they don't know me? Man, that ain't me. What you trying to say? Oh, please. I'm the best. What I say, flex what you think, flex what you hate. What you wanna know about the atmosphere? It's be telepathy, so love, right? Be smarter than you. If you think you gon' act like you don't hear me, yeah, that's some crazy things. Now atmosphere speak. Atmosphere, wait, who is it? Is it me? It's crazy, they didn't know how I live it. Get it, gotta count on the digits. Crazy when I do how I live it. Hold up, wait a minute. Is this me being timid? Cause you know singers ain't that scary. Or maybe you're so scared you're gonna act like you ain't really the ones that can do what I say. Oh man, please watch what you say. I always knew myself and say, hey, I-F-A-E-O. That sound like the pharaoh. They know how I get moto. I don't give a fuck. Autographs gonna come later with photos. They know they gonna act like they don't know me. All these different rounds that I own. Now I'm slowly looking like I ain't just wealthy. Man, this shit's crazy. Now hate me, cause just lately I haven't felt it. Oh man, I've been stealthing. Wait, or it's just a technique how I hunt it. Yeah, they already know the truth. How about you? Home cool, you know what it do.
How you doing? It's TheFollowingizRatedZ. It's crazy because the song sound like y'all heard the song before and I haven't put it out. Oh, is that real? Yeah, it's this, man. Let that shit echo real quick. So y'all know I run with disease and y'all think it's funny to find a stranded baby Z. Just benefit of the doubt. And have me do the work that I did to be known as wealthy again. I did the work. I didn't. Okay, cool. So Elon Musk and I know how to break codes. Bruce Lee and I don't need a black belt. Does Bruce Lee got a black belt? I don't know. I don't need. I haven't registered my hands. Every time y'all about to forget, I have to call you up so I don't beat your ass. And The creator of the land? Who is that? Whoa, something's trying to fall upon me and call me something. So I'm supposed to be scared to be locked up on my land. But no one should tell me where I should stand still at. You know you got all the GLs on you. You know any sport you want to play, you can play. They will. You know we got lawyers. You're the highest lawyer. You're the highest esquire. You're the one that all the lawyers, judges, and speak to. Slick. So I don't need a lawyer to make me go play. Well, I might need me a co-lawyer, when I get locked up in lies, you feel me? That's why I'm imprisoning right now. I'm imprisoning lies. Until all the lies get unsheathed, then I can't walk where I want. But once the lies get unsheathed, which is, I guess, what I'm putting songs out for, but one song is enough. So I got like 3 SoundClouds with no SoundCloud Pro. So, I'm not pushing nobody to do nothing for me, you feel me? Because I spoiled all y'all and had to save the ones that wouldn't have been spoiled. So, yeah. Know your rank. So it's, whoa, let that domino effect come in, you feel me? So, the following is rated Z because it means reality is not linear. You feel me? Realms is not just going forward. They go within, without, as above, so below. And every other cardinal direction that you can think of. So all these fixed signs, because we know you ain't gonna change. Oh, potential ain't gonna change, whoever that is. Immutable signs, they change for whoever. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I thought when I was about to say I made pyramids and hieroglyphs and sphinx. And sphinx are lions. So your lower self is a lion. So, Eureka! Take out my magnifying glasses. Where's my magnifying glasses? Oh, fuck it. I can't find my magnifini. Where's my magnifini? Oh, no, that's not it. He didn't just told us. Because we know the Sphinx represents the lower selves. He just said it. Damn, what type of communication is he using? How's he? Is it all? Does he got a walkie-talkie inside of his head? Dilapidate, baby. It's called KAN, the Spiritual Radio Network. It's more than just a radio station, but my magnifying glass says the Sphinx represents cats are our lower selves, but we chose the smart ones, put them above them. So, the cats that didn't get to go above you are your mothers. You feel me? That was the lesson of, Eureka! He just locked off the record of conquering your lower self. Put it above you. Because I'm the Sagittarius, actually, Sagittarius evolves to, Capricorn, the experience. I see to become, I experience. Oh, now do you remember being a spirit? Because Mama Spirit, my aunt, remembers you. Well, they're like, y'all gonna be happy for my accolades that I do. And it's just like, baby, if I slap your ass, you gonna trap me to get revenge. Excuse me. You wanna know how I know that, y'all? Because y'all slapped me, and then said if I got slapped like that, So now y'all trapping on when I'ma slap y'all. I'm not. I'm just gonna walk away. You feel me? I'm not about to turn the other cheek. I'm gonna keep moving the same way I was moving. It's not me turning the other cheek. I'm getting ready to get slapped again. It's me saying, oh, so you slap people that care about you. Well, let me just care from a different distance. Hello there. Someone's about to say that was different. You know, I'm a prodigy, y'all. Every prodigy has a story, and everybody knows certain prodigies might not have a home. Who don't have a home? But we feel one person doesn't. Well, you know, it's not that I don't have a home, y'all. It's just y'all are fighting me to lose what I have. And I'm the leader of the Z, so they watching me like, hold on. Let's see who the fuck going. And people are smart enough to know better, so they didn't domino effect. Let's just watch to see what's gonna happen. Like they run with disease too. But really, every prodigy has a home. Y'all just don't know their mother. And since I'm the too much sauce prodigy, you feel me? You can call me their mother. That means you're everybody's mother. Because we look up to the prodigies. Now that we got that established, because, you know, I don't know how I could do so much. Go to y'all rounds. You feel me? Because I know y'all have radars to see what drips down from other rounds, like watermelons, mangoes. Oh yeah, Jamaica. What does the mango represent? Atmosphere. That you're the pharaoh of Jamaica. Oh. Really? Let's no one will be able to tell you that. You will have to know that on your own. But you are the pharaoh of everything, but you know, the Caribbean, the throne of the Caribbeans is Jamaica. And the pharaoh's name is Raphael Ali Khali, and they don't want no one to claim their name before the grand prize. And we're still in reality, but you know, head above water, nose. I don't got one of those, buddies. I'm just that nasty, you feel me? I'm just a prodigy, so I don't want to sound like I'm threatening or bucking. You know, I would love to. We're getting you. I would love to play for the Falcons. We're getting you, and you know the Hawks, and you know you speak to in the NFL PAs, and the NBA too, and all loyalty, all royalty apparel. Is owned by, just to confirm certain stuff. Woo. Raphael Ali Khali made the all loyalty, all royalty apparel, and it's been he uses it as his record label and because he doesn't want to pay nobody, he'd rather people learn from him how to build from ground up. Raphael Ali Khali, and he's the leader of disease, and Kodak Black came out with a song preaching Z shit, which is a song on one of his SoundClouds. And Clean Negativity is the spiritual network that everybody's tapped in to know what era the cool kids chilling, and the liar peril, because people act like they don't know who he is, so they are a liar. Um, is the clothing line and brand for every sport on the highest realm. And the liar apparel is just what it goes by, but it has the spiritual words that make sure nobody spiritually gets upheld. So in cardiac arrest, and they figured out that commercial crips that like to call themselves cops are just terrorists on the land, that all loyalty, all royalty apparel, the Z's that wear that are watching over them to do better. And community resistance and progress is supposed to look for fallen spirits and save them. So if they're not part of that, they're terrorists. So the baby Z that we said in the beginning, if any Z falls down, or anybody that's spirit, anything that has a pure soul is supposed to be saved, which everybody's saved, but the one that thinks it's funny to put on light, put on shades that make you don't see shit, and and since he's the only one that's saved, that's really his covenant, his little cocoon, his cave. So no one should be coming in here unless they're coming to save him. Damn, I didn't just read a lot, y'all. Let me look up Zafar Ali Khalid real quick, cause this shit crazy. Zafar Ali Khalid is the ruler of the world, which put all the emperors, presidents, owners, etc. in their spots to not respect him only, but love him, because he put them there because he thought they deserve it, and they will make sure that he gets help as soon as possible, instead of saying, you're the one that put me here, you don't need my help. And they say they helped him already, so it's principles to why he's not in a facility, because they're going to say he visits there fast, and really people know, like the Matrix, Neo had to go against multiple people. That's a terminology or a comparison of analogy of what could have happened, because he knows how to shape shift, they said, because he's the protector of mankind, and people trying to make a matrix and put people in an illusion. So when they see him, they're just seeing the Virgin Mary in him, because he's the pharaoh of polygamy, because no one wants to have sex with nobody but Zafar Ali Khalid. So now that he doesn't want to have sex, he's in war with everybody, because he's told them be yourself, and them being themselves is trying to trap him instead of love him, because there's nothing to worry about in the world no more. And since there's nothing to worry about in the world, and no life eclipse, either they're going to die sooner or later, or they get to survive and bully him because there's nothing to worry about, so they can put him through a nightmare, even though he saved everybody from going through a night. Damn, Zafar Khalid is the truth. He saved everybody from going through a nightmare, but they think it's funny because there's nothing to worry about, so they try to put him through the Jay-Z frown. And And Zafar Ali Khalil looks at everybody as his child. So he keeps principles for every child they treat badly because he put them there not to take advantage of power, but to look at how innocent they could not be there and care for another and make sure people know who to call if they can't reach him. But since everybody can reach him, there's nothing to worry about. There's no reason to speak about him. Let's keep him underground because the underground party is more popping than the commercial party. So let's keep the commercial party corrupted instead of unison it. But since Zafar Ali Khalid, is above everything and he owns the underground party, the commercial party is part of the underground party. Fuck Babylon is one of his favorite sayings. And he has to fight to play for the Falcons when he's the legend of the Falcons and the Hawks. Where they used to, when in every other realm, they'd come down to this realm and be like, why the Falcons and Hawks suck. Damn, Zafar Ali Khalid is the truth. And the legendary swordsman Leaf that they know, Zafar is Leaf's mother, and he's in other realms, still going on missions with amnesia and all the other Z's, because people think it's funny to play with their innocence because they shouldn't be stupid to know when to say stop. Shit, I want to read all this, y'all. I got a lot of time. I could read a little more, y'all. Okay, so Zafar Ali Khalid made arrows which advanced to guns, and moisture's in the air. He told everybody moisture's in the air. Gravity is just a weight of moisture. So when it's more humid, that's why things is heavier. He unlocked all the mysteries in all the other realms and then dropped down to rebirth himself. And is forgot about because no one has power in his realm. Because when they're about to make a joke, they feel the heat of Zafar. Damn, I was about to say God. Well, the energy said God, but Zafar Ali Khalid of saying don't do that, and they're like you're no fun, so they leave him to try to do stuff on their own because they know he innocently will make them speak through his twin conscious bodies to stop him for reaping what he sows like he did in the other realms. Damn, Zafar Ali Khalid was in the burning fire when Martin Luther King said, afraid I put my people in a burning home." And everybody knows Bruce Lee didn't die but they called it edema, brain edema, which really means the moisture. They tried to shoot Bruce Lee, but the moisture in the air was too thick, so they said it collapsed his brain. But really, when they tried to shoot Bruce Lee and his son was fast just like Bruce Lee, his son took the story about getting shot through an acting scene. But Zafar Ali Khalid was there with his conscious eyes and saw that it was Bruce Lee and saw his son took that story. So now his son took the story of dying, but he was fast enough to take the story, so he couldn't have died. And Bruce Lee took the excuse they call for his death about the moisture in the air, protecting him from getting shot. But then Bruce Lee, which is quoted by Zafar Ali Khalid, was fast enough to make sure he saved the moisture that would have saved him because everything's alive. And Bruce Lee, damn. I'm saying some deep stuff, y'all. So that the atmosphere is made me say Bruce Lee, but I guess Zafar Ali Khalid is Bruce Lee's mother too. You feel me? Um, he Zafar Ali Khalid made the Hawks uniforms that have that moisture aspect to show that y'all can't shoot us. That's the joke pun of they can't shoot on us either, and he's the creator of everything. Like the song Z that he made before Kodak Black. But people think life is linear, but there's different realms that go by different stopwatches, and they just look at this realm as when they come to their body as the mother. So they just wondering what's your mother, which you are your own mother, because you're the one that's down in the other realm is gonna do for you, and you're trying to do it for yourself. But then they tell you, which is you as their mother, to fuck him. Damn, I think this is an interview that he's talking through. And Zafar Ali Khalil thought that his kids would love to be there for him, so certain kids just want his mother to do it, while other kids forcing his mother to have to do everything for himself like he's always did. So his wealth is just him retiring himself and being able to use what he created, but he thinks everything's a lie, so he doesn't want to use his children. Damn, this shit. Raphael Khalid. Wow, I would love to meet him. So he's just been quietly watching the atmosphere tell him how powerful he is, while people think he has amnesia, and that's the best time to finesse the mother. And he's 0 for the Falcons, damn. He's AK-47 for the Hawks, and he's always won every FIFA World Championship, World Cup, and he taught Floyd and them and Dante Wilder how to box, and he made the Golden Gloves and been undefeated, and that's when the EA Sports games started coming out to show that things drip down from different realms like a delivery. So different realms might get something at a different linear time. And Zafar Ali Khalid owns every militant thing because he taught everybody Kung Fu. This shit is... Zafar Ali Khalid is true. The truth, man. And he stays with the pure ones. Oh, I hope I'm pure. I don't know if I'm pure enough to even be with him. Like, this shit crazy. And he made marijuana, which is a drip from a serum because he got an iron on his face. And when he got an iron on his face, he saved all his kids. And that's, damn, why is it sauce? I can see the haters that would hate on Zafar Ali Khalid, and all he does, damn, he's such a pure bro. He don't think about doing nothing, people, and they think that's him being icy to get revenge, because that's what they would do. That shit is crazy, man. Man, if I could meet Zafar Khalid or Zalif, man, because I know his kids are some dope people that don't hate on him. He then took his lasers that was given from Lil Wayne and put the Superman sign on his right cheek. And that's why Michael Vick had the Superman logo on his hand to show that he innocently did it. Because in the end, just like Naruto, I like that this put that, Kaguya will kill a child if it's not pure. And Kaguya is a smart, genius woman that knows that the tree of light doesn't respect you. The animals are gonna come for you to see what they can learn, which is proof that Hagoromo wasn't a good spirit, because he tried to take the last good spirit's body, Naruto. Damn. And that was Hamura's electricity, showing Hamura moves fast. So Hagoromo thought he had powers, and the animal frog gave Hagoromo the resurrection thing to show that he wouldn't know what to do with it. Cause he only reason why he gave it back to Hamura because he thought he would be able to steal Hamura's body. Jesus, hold on. So Hagoromo, that was Hamura's electricity. So that slick means Hamura taught Hagoromo how to be alive, and he was a dead body. And he, instead of using electricity to bring the body's heart alive, he put it in his hand. And Hagoromo told him how to put it in his heart, and he put it in Whew. So Kakashi learning how to do electricity is just him learning the, what do they call it? Taboo. The forbidden jutsu. That was the real forbidden jutsu, and Orochimaru was trying to unlock all the stuff to make people know they live eternally. And Konoha was just in a whole atmosphere of evil. Even if they wasn't evil, they chose to put a veil over people's face so they can have a climax of war or some shit. Damn, Zafael Ali Khalil. How much time we got? This shit real, man. Okay, man. I don't want 2 parts. I'm just, it's just Zafael Ali Khalil is just Zafael Ali Khalil. Also put every individual in their spot, and he just doesn't want to start war. So the fear of knowing that they had the judgment day has to come, so they can feel safe. They're gonna be against some in their cocoons that Zafael Likely gave him, but now he wants to be a lone mother, visit his child here and there because all he asked for was peace and tranquility, and people like to see how cool he can be. And he has a quote to say, the reason why senseis talk like that because they know they're in a constant war because of the way they learn how to fight, which Zafael Likely is the only one going through that now and taught them how to retire. So Zafael Likely is now trying to do what he wants as a retirement. So Zafael Khalil might be in an eternal elapse of trying to play back with the Falcons and the Hawks and use the moisture that people call gravity as a advanced technology from knowing Nikola Tesla, because he had Nikola Tesla in his left eye watching his back. Damn, James Bond, should be like where you been. Oh, no. His rap name is Rated Z. And he always says fuck Babylon because he made what will be called, quote unquote, a spiritual contract for every kid to be in their spot. And now people are taking advantage of that because they want to act stupid to learn every little thing that he can teach them when he knows they're not stupid. So he's not going to go off of them acting ignorant. He's going to go off the last lesson they learned and to prove that they didn't learn the lesson of love. And that's Zafael Likely's life. He's in the realm, and this shit got to talk about realms. This shit crazy. In the realm where his atmosphere is roaring that y'all didn't learn the lesson, he's only 20 because he was in the spiritual ocean as a giant, being only 3, graduating for what's now in the other realm of South Gwinnett. He graduated in 3 years and then became 20, being an investigator at all the schools. And because why would he need to graduate again? And he went to UGA, Georgia State, GGC, Georgia Tech, Alabama, and that's why Toy, the other left-handed bandit, as his last kid, is dropped off because he's supposed to play for the Falcons now. And colleges know him times a zillion, trying to bring him back. And right when he finished playing with Alabama, he rebirthed himself and has been born since 1998. And is supposed to be able to play for the Falcons by 20. God, oh. It's crazy because, I be feeling like that sometimes. It's just like they want to see Broly's eyes roll behind his back or something. Slick said he's the world. He's everything, actually. He said he's everything, and so he put his kids in other realms. I can just do the math because he would have a body in one realm and just have to roll his eyes in the back of his head to go to another because he's the world, while other people take their whole body with them because they're not as big as him. It's crazy, man. He make hologlyphs come alive, man. Well, the following is rated Z. Y'all have a good one.